What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me for the second episode of the new series where we go through fishing knots and fishing rigs, and I teach you how to get the knowledge to become better fishermen. This week, I'm showing you how to do the Palomar knot, and this is by far the knot I use more than any other knot when I'm fishing. So be sure to stay till the end to figure out when I use it, why I use it so much, and why it's revered to be one of the best fishing knots that you need to know about. As always with these fishing knot tutorials, I like to use a bigger hook and some paracord so you can see the fishing knot better. And this paracord here represents the fishing line that leads through the eyelets on your fishing pole to your fishing reel. And this is the end of the fishing line. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend the line like this, and I like to leave a lot of extra. And then we're going to take that bend that I'm pinching with my fingers here, and we're going to go through the eye of the hook. We're going to take this bend again. We're going to cross it over and then into this little hole we made. We've got the loop from the bend, and we've got this loop from the cross we just made. And we're going to take this bend, we're going to go over the point of the hook, or around, if you're using a lure, around the lure. And now you're just going to pull tight, making sure everything slips into place. And there you go. You want that bend, the loop we made with the bend, to sit above the eye. Sometimes it'll get caught right here. You don't want that. You want to be able to pull it right over the eye of the hook so it sits right at the top right there. But that's the Palomar knot, and like I said, we're going to switch over to fishing lines. You can see what it actually looks like. So like I said, I'm going to use the regular fishing line and a hook. This is more typical of the setup that y'all would be using, but this is a braided line, and what we're going to do is we're going to make that bend just like before. We're going to feed that bend through the eye of the hook. And now we've got the loop from the bend that we made. We're going to cross it behind the main line here and go through that hole in the middle. So now we have the loop from the bend, and we have the hole from crossing it that we just made. And we're going to take the loop from the bend and go over the point of the hook around the side, and we're going to make sure that as we tighten it, you don't want it getting caught at the base of the eye like that. You can see it's stuck, and I'm just going to take my fingernail and guide it around. And there we go. It's no longer stuck at the base of the eye, and the knot is sitting nicely right at the top. And that's what you want. The Palomar knot truly is one of my favorite fishing knots, and it's what I use about 95% of the time. It's so revered in the fishing community because of its durability and its reliability, and that's why you should use it when you're hooking on those crankbaits or hooks, because the last thing you want is for your knot to come undone when you're catching the monster fish of your life, your personal best. You don't want your knot coming undone when that's happening, and you can count on the Palomar knot to hold you through and be durable through all of that. With that being said, thank you for tuning in to the very end. If you liked this episode, please hit the like button below, hit the subscribe button below, and share this with somebody you think it would help.